Two Michigan Army National Guard units are back home after a year-long deployment overseas.
Family, friends, and people from across the state welcome these soldiers back. The units completed their missions in Europe and the Middle East. Roughly 100 soldiers returned from Kosovo, where they supported U.S. European Command. Another 70 soldiers returned from their deployment under U.S. Central Command in support of Operation Inherent Resolve, the mission to make sure ISIS does not return to the Middle East. U.S. Army Major General Paul Rogers says, quote, "These returning units delivered critical capabilities for our nation and our allies abroad. I thank each soldier and the families standing behind them for their unwavering dedication."
All right, welcome home. That's our